It's been a long season, and the night is finally here. The GM Plus Smash League playoffs end tonight as we will crown a Season 3 champion. Competitors, Bridge 4 getting ready to take on Mango Butter. Mango Butter, the rookie, you're going up against two-time titleist in this league. I mean, this is going to be a big one. How are you feeling going into it? As we've got a pair of undefeated characters facing off against each other. Is it going to be the DDD that breaks this Zelda's 10-0 streak?
I don't know.
Make it interesting for the viewers. We'll see. We'll see.
Any final words before you guys hop into the arena?
Good luck. Have fun.
Shout out Butter Gang.
Shout out to the Butter Gang in.
Throw some butter in the chat.
Put some butter in the chat. As Mango ain't scared, he knows that this is going to be his moment. The last time that they played was in the Commissioner's Cup Winners Finals. So again, a match where it mattered, and it was Mango Butter just falling to Bridge 4. But that means that we, I think, again, are going to be in for quite the matchup, because this is the same scoreline we saw going into our last game, where it was a 3-2 recent appearance when it mattered. And then we saw the same in the match itself. Could we see that flipped around and an early exit from Bridge 4 coming in from the rookie, guys?
And I'd like to say that Game 5 in the Commissioner's Cup, that went down to the final stock, to the very, very end.
It was really close.
3, 2, 1, go!
We are going to open up with the Lucina up against the Sora. This Sora yet to find a win in the playoffs, as this Lucina, again, its only win of the season here up against Bridge 4. So you've got to wonder if there's a little extra magic inside the Lucina as she's snatching it away from the Sora. Already, this is a dead even start, but honestly, I'm feeling good for Mango Butter.
Yeah, maybe, I mean, as you said, the Sora did lose 3 times on Tuesday, did not pick up a single win. And the Lucina was able to get its only win of the season against Bridge 4. So maybe there's something to that. But so far, it's looking pretty good. But, you know, as it goes, a second can change the game really fast. So you just got to stay with it. You got to stay focused, as you do with any one of the guys here. As you see a clash from both of them. But yeah, this should be a really good one.
I think a key to the win here for Mango Butter is to be in control. You know, we know that Parker will punish if you know you make a mistake, so got to be patient here.
Nice neutral
Man,
air.
I love the patience we're seeing so far, taking so much space on the map. Oh, I was scared for a second as that counter goes punished. Of course, this Sora gonna find his way back to stage. But 144%, gotta watch out for any solid contact, honestly, at this point. A back air, an
shield break.
F-smash, or a shield break will get the job done, as it's Mango Butter to take the first stock of this match.
Great, just the DI is great. It's great recognition knowing that the neutral B would break the shield there. You want to try to get as much percentage here as you can, because you've been lucky to keep your life now twice with 2 of those hits, so you want to make the best out of it. Oh, the counter lasts so long though.
Yeah.
I will say I have noticed the Sora has used that down smash twice and barely missed both times. I would expect to keep seeing the Sora try to go for those down smashes, especially reading that roll recovery from the ledge.
I think that's definitely a good option we're going to have to watch out for.
Wow, the
so
range.
far, a bunch of the success has been just from taking it in the air and right there, using the most of the Sora's range, as we are back to even. Good F smash to catch some damage. But already you can feel how tense both of these players are, staring off against each other, knowing one mistake could mean this stock. And there, once again, down smash just missing.
Yeah, it's something that you do with Lucina and Roy and those characters, those Fire Emblem characters a lot, is you want to try to get them off stage, try to hit it with those fares. But against the Sora, as floaty as they are, it's really difficult to capitalize. So you're finding that Mango Butter has to look for other ways to get these stocks, like the back air there.
So clean.
just calls his bluff. Absolutely love it. But 1, 2, 3. That third Thunderbolt doing so much damage. And already Bridge 4 taking a lead in this last stock.
Good percentage on the Lucina, and Sora just has those combos that are really easy to hit, really easy to get a lot of percentage, as you see there. And Lucina just has to get back on the ground, has to be able to get some some stage control, some I don't know, you know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, you always want to be fighting back for center stage. You don't want to be in that disadvantaged state, and that's been a lot of where Mango has been in this last stock. But you know, there's still hope.
Nice. Ooh, the counter doesn't.
Oh, he baits out the counter.
Okay, now you're finding that the Sora needs to get back to center stage, and the up air there, high in Battlefield won't be enough.
The DI.
Another up air.
We're not gonna see the
my
juggle.
goodness.
We're not gonna see the Thundaga finish the job. Side B's not doing it either. 150%, still a good combo from the Lucina. Could do it. We're gonna see the fire used to good effect. The dash done well. The Thundaga not reaching, just barely reaches the legend time as both of these players trying to take this opening game, give themselves a good start, and it's Bridge 4 who snags it away.
All the way through, very, very close. And, you know, this might be one of those games that you think later in the future, if that game would have ended a bit different, this could be a whole different series. But as of now, Bridge 4, the reigning champ, will be taking map 1.
I mean, we've seen in season 0, I think it was, Bridge 4 went all the way through the losers and, you know, won in grand. So he's not a stranger to locking in. But I think that this is going to prove difficult. This matchup is tough, no matter which characters they're on. I think both players are so good. They're going to give a run for each other's money, for sure.
Yeah, and going back to, you know, what I was talking about that flex slot, Sora might be on the far right, but I would consider them to be one of Bridge 4's better characters. I mean, the Zelda speaks for itself. You could just see the record there. The Kazuya also very strong. So Bridge 4, a lot of characters left at his disposal. But on the other side, when you look at Mango Butter, you still have that DDD sitting in the back pocket. You just wonder if he's going to bring it out here in this game too, try to get momentum back on his side. Or if he has faith in someone else in game 2 and pulls that for later.
I mean, the Lucina felt good, right?
It did. It looked good.
It was taking space. It was holding space. He felt like he could combo comfortably. He was reading a lot of the options that Bridge 4 was going for, but it is going to be the DDD pulled out up against the Toon Link.
Toon Link's not someone we've seen him play recently. So this will be interesting.
I think... Yeah, well, we did see Toon Link played it on Tuesday. I remember he won a set against me playing the Toon. But something I was going to mention is I don't think that Bridge 4 has a lot of experience against the DDD, but he does have the experience of playing a lot of DDD, just from, you know, scrim matches and, you know, fun over the years.
Oh my! And you have to remember the young Link, rather the Toon Link.
Oh. Fade away. Maybe he was a little scared.
Yeah, I think he's definitely scared of the forward smash. They're waiting for him. But I already forgot what I was going to say. Yes, the Toon Link is the counter pick. No, I'm silly. The King DDD is the counter pick into the Toon Link. So there's definitely something that... Oh, he wanted to take him off stage with that. There's something that Mango Butter's saying that maybe, hey, hold on. I think I can win this matchup. And so far, we're seeing that he's doing just that.
And Toon Link, I mean, I think he's the squishiest Link as well. So...
Oh my gosh, that up there.
But he still kills off the top. As now we're back to even. It looked like there was a chance for Mango Butter to really rack on the percent, and he's still a heavy, so he can do that no matter what is going on. Excuse me.
Yeah, you just have to be careful as the Toon Link. You cannot recover on stage against this Penguin. You have to catch ledge, because if not, you're gonna get hit by a Gordo. You're gonna get hit by a forward smash. You just got to be a bit more careful, because at 110%, your stock's gone. Nice roll in there to avoid the F smash.
I was worried.
Oh,
that
the
was
back air.
The back air.
Doesn't even matter. There's nothing to be worried about, as the Butter has maybe overheated a little bit in game 1, but he's softened up and he's right where you want him. As 76%. Not enough for the Toon Link as it's 53 the other way. Couple good hits will do it for the DDD as that up smash. Oh, I was scared already. Just about 70% could kill on this Toon Link, and now at 100, lots of things certainly do. Gets the Gordo to pop back for a little bit of space, but that one doesn't. Knocks him off stage again. Not gonna see the smash yet. Shield doesn't break, stays alive, gets him off the top, and now you gotta lock in if you're bridge 4. But this is a hungry DDD, and one good smash attack could do it. That Gordo gets him off stage. These recoveries have been brutal. And there's the back air to finish the job as the DDD remains defeated.
I mean, you can see the
sat
dominance.
down all night. This is incredible.
The dominance on full display of the undefeated King DDD, not going up to 7-0 with that game. But now you ask the real questions. Do you see the Zelda come out? This is game 3, 1-1. Both these guys know what's on the line. They're in losers. You lose this series, you go home. And if you think of the game 1, of how close it was, how close Mango Butter was to grabbing game 1 and this being a 2-0 series, maybe you go back to the Lucina. Maybe you're like, okay, I got my win. We're even ground. Let me go back to what was working. As you see here, that back air, not only did it take the second stock, but also the third. Where are we going with this one? What are we doing for game 3? And the Zelda's making an appearance.
Whoa.
Against the Mario, who hasn't had a lot of playing time this season.
No playoff time from the Mario, but the Mario is 0-3 in the regular season.
You know, you just won that game. You know that Bridge 4 is going to play the Zelda. Of course, you want to win every game you can, but maybe this is a, you know, go ahead. It's undefeated. Your Zelda's crazy. I'm going to throw something a little different at you. See how you deal with it. It's all about keeping your opponent on their toes.
I wonder if he was thinking of like using the cape a lot, right? Because the Zelda is really strong with the, you know, the knight in shining armor that's sent out.
Yep.
Forgive me for not knowing the ability name, but to be able to reflect that back is very strong.
The crit back air hurts so much. But if you are the Mario, usually when you see Mario gameplay, you see the platforms on stages like Battlefield, on stages like PS2. No platforms here to string those up air combos, so you're gonna have to find another way to get a kill. Just like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The king!
And just like that, we're even on stocks. I mean, with a little bit of a lead from Bridge 4, but this could go away soon.
And I think such a key part of Bridge 4's way of playing this Zelda is the knight. And so this cape, I think, could become a really big part of that. But when you grab him in place, you can't turn the knight around as he sends him away. Good lead for Bridge 4, but don't count Mango Butter out just yet.
I think if you're Mango here, you really want some quick combo, some up air string into like a forward air, right? He wants to get this stock fast.
Yeah, doing forward air strings with no platforms is very difficult though. So it only really allows you to do 2, maybe 3. And then the up B on this stage, it won't really kill unless you're at high percentage. I don't think at 69 it's high enough to do a combo like that to get the confirm. But you have to look for something. Yeah. Nice.
Just a little bit out of range for so many jabs, so many aerials. Bridge 4 has been taking advantage. Dead even on percent, but the stock in the lead goes a little too wide. And what looked like his redemption was just another win for the Zelda, as she continues to be the ace for Bridge 4, and the Mario yet to pick up his first win.
There was a world.
There was a world.
Oh man.
Somehow we come out of this series with both undefeated characters still undefeated.
And you wouldn't think this was losers either, with that being said. Both of these guys playing for their lives.
Winners too.
That is the thing about this playoff night. Every single game you see is an elimination game. Every single game, the players are fighting for their tournament lives. As we are seeing that on full display with the lock-ins coming through and those moments where you DI just a little too little are so punishing. But right there we saw, a moment, the butter cape coming through made us believe for a moment that this was going to get turned around.
I'm a butter believer.
You're either a bridge believer or a butter believer. There's no in between.
Ooh.
Hey, so
Kazuya makes
Kazuya first time in the playoffs. Yeah.
And we're back to Battlefield. And this Kazuya looked very, very strong during the regular season, and it's for moments like that,
Oof.
Smash is not a pay-to-win game, but boy, does this guy pack a punch.
Yeah, he hits hard with several moves. And if you've played Kazuya, you know how many moves he has. He has maybe like 20 different moves he can hit you with depending on the combo of buttons you press. But again, if you are Mango Butter, you're hoping that the comfortability on the Lucina is going to help you out in this matchup.
Oh no, not the neutral B. Okay, we've seen, some people get caught out hard by the neutral B and constantly be juggled off the side of the stage.
What was that?
B.
Nice.
But Kazuya's up to his ever so dangerous 100% marker as he still doesn't go down. And I will say this Lucina staying alive for so long,
Yeah.
able to at least make this game feel a little bit more even. But again,
Don't go to the edge, he's gonna take you off.
Kazuya, so
He's
scary.
looking for it,
He's
you can tell.
He's trying to grab him and take him off stage. And if you're Mango Butter, you don't want to get too close because he will grab you. Mango Butter trying to knock the rage out of him, which you can do. And there's the rage use. He doesn't have to worry about it too much. It is a good amount of damage, but the knockback on that move is a lot. So you don't want it to be used when you're around 80%. So getting it out early is good for Mango Butter.
That they're not able to time up to try and get a down spike, and counter used well. Looks for the option off stage and just a little too late. So really want to get this stock soon for if you're a part of the
Nice.
Butter gang, and that will finish the job.
Yeah, something we weren't able to see too much against the Sora is the offstage punish, as I said before. Sora being as floaty as he is, it's so hard to go and punish, but the Kazuya has a pretty linear recovery, so able to punish a lot easier there.
Good DI.
I was scared that there was going to be one moment where there were no iframes, and instead it's just a Sparta kick off the stage.
Ooh, the counter doesn't connect.
And this could be Mango Butter's last stock of the tournament. The Kazuya making its first appearance, and it is looking good. So far, been able to just answer every single option with about 20% more of his own. And this Lucina already at kill percent, getting tagged up to 100, and every combo could be lethal. As that trail damage doing just enough, and this will finish the job as Bridge 4 fights his way forward and Mango Butter falls. As we have two teams eliminated from this playoff.